My sister is a bad mother. That's how this interrogation begins, and what follows only gets darker. In this full police interview, Michelle Rodriguez doesn't hold back, revealing disturbing details about Larissa that investigators couldn't ignore. What she says next may completely change how you see this case.
You know, that ain't nothing gonna change. It's like if something happens to Michelle, like I'm lost. I don't have.
We don't have family.
I don't have nobody.
It's only us. I'm so sorry.
So for at the end of the day, it's like that's my nephew and that's my sister.
I will pick my nephew over my sister.
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell you
pick
that
my
much.
kids.
I will pick the kids over.
I'm gonna pick my kids, and if I get the option to put her down forever, that's what I'm going to do.
No, it's not that.
I just don't want to see her do something stupid to herself in there.
This is like again, if a dog bites a person, the dog gets put to sleep. Just for biting somebody.
Ohio don't have
It's for
that
biting
law.
somebody. But you're telling me that you got people out here killing the kids, raping the kids, doing
Beating
whatever to
them
the
to
kids,
death.
and some of them, like guy rapes a little girl, gets 5 years. You know, a guy gets caught with some weed, getting 18 years. So I mean,
the system is messed up.
The way that I think the way they should do it is, if you put a dog to sleep for biting somebody, why would you not put somebody for killing a kid? Not only killing a kid,
but taking the
putting this kid, putting the kid remains somewhere else. Be there, looking at your window, knowing that that kid is there, and not say nothing. I think it should get the same treatment as the dogs do.
There's no
Plain and
justice
simple.
for kids.
I mean,
Because
because
the kids can't speak
that's
out.
a kid, man. Kids are gonna play. Kids are gonna get dirty. That's what kids do. I know I did when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
My son did it.
To the rest of
That's-
my nieces and nephews,
no
if
problem.
you
That's-
see the news or
I hope they
anything, I love you guys. And TT wishes you guys a Merry Christmas.
Hopefully we can see them.
And
Hopefully.
Yeah,
They
we're
let
not-
us
we-
see them.
we
I
can't.
don't know.
hopefully we can see you or try to
We have to
see
find
what we
out
can
where
work
they're at.
out with you guys. But Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry that you ended up with a mother like her.
Listen, me and Michelle, we're gonna try to keep the kids together. I don't think they should be separated. They don't need
That's
new
what happened
faces.
to
They
us.
need faces.
But there's too many. And I
It
know,
doesn't
I think
matter.
it
Michelle
goes
can take
beyond
half,
our
I can take
control.
half.
They need-
Like, they need a lot of help. And honestly,
But you
the
have guys
county is
home.
probably where the best place they is right now. They're out of that home.
If they live in the county, they'll get placed in
Same
separate
thing
homes.
is gonna happen to them. What happened to
Same
us?
thing that happened to you guys is gonna happen to them, and they
I
don't need
wonder
that
if
right
I
now.
could contact my foster mom, Sandra, to do something to take them.
I don't know. I would like to keep them together if we could.
Like I said, me and Michelle are gonna try our best
Look,
to
I'm
do
willing to
whatever
take
we
them
can.
too.
You know, I got a big home here. You know, they can come here. Half can
got
come here,
West
half can
Bay
go over Michelle's house. Or we'll work something out.
Larissa, please. I'm begging you, please.
I have no words for her.
Call me. I will go and put money on my phone for you to call collect. Let me know where the rest of he is. Confide in me. I'm not gonna be any madder than what I am. It's already done and did. I just want to give him the proper burial respect, man. That he deserves. That's it. I will get him cremated and he could be with the family that actually loves him. Please, say something. Please. Stop lying already. You're supposed to help your kids, not hurt them.
I don't have words for her. I can't even deal with her.
I can't believe she did this. Like, I never thought.
No, not for her.
But when I was having a hard time dealing with my kid, that's where my kid went. Now it makes me want to go question my kid. I was the unstable one mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't even get down like that. I will call in a minute. Michelle, somebody come rescue this kid.
He's a good kid. He really is a good boy. I mean, all the kids were good. They were all really good. Every time she would have babies,
Right.
they all slept. I had all of them at one time. Every time she popped a baby out, they all came to my house and stayed with me 4 days. Every time.
Is she pregnant now?
Well, that's
The
what she
police-
said.
That's what we were here.
I don't know if she says it is true. She
I
had
don't
never
know.
lied about that one.
Probably is though, because she gets pregnant every year.
Yeah, but that's not counting the miscarriages she had. That's not counting the DNCs she had. Yeah, the abortions. So she would have more. A lot more.
I just want you to think about what you're doing, man. You literally followed mom's footsteps.
Identical to her. Identical.
Like-
I wish you would.
You could have let a man in that would have killed you and all your babies. I mean,
She
come
would've-
on.
I think she would have been next. That guy would have killed her.
And for somebody to call in, that's on his side. Because, and I think it might be a text now app or something.
I don't think it
Because-
was someone from Pakistan.
No. How do you not confide? You won't even tell the truth, but you confide in telling a family member out in Pakistan. No, it's somebody in Cleveland, and we're going to find out. We will find out
Who did it? Call?
who
Please come
called,
forward.
because whoever did call, you must have something to do with it too. Okay? Because you been ain't called. Why are you just now saying something on a Monday?
Why didn't you call before? I don't care if it was a week later. It could have been handled. It could have been dealt with. It could have been.
I want to get this man's phone. Where's Larissa's phone?
They won't give it to us.
They won't give it
They
to
won't
you.
give it to
No,
us.
I'm sure, but they got it right. They got her phone and stuff.
They should
Okay.
have.
The numbers that she called the most, that's who they investigate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's going to be an ongoing investigation because they want all the body parts.
And I
before
just want to
we
say,
can actually cremate.
Milton, please step in for your son. Please contact Children and Family Services and get your boy, baby. Please. Please. He needs you. So he's not going into the system.
That's the only baby daddy I know is Milton.
Amp, please go get your babies. They're in the system. Boo Boo's dad.
Is that Anthony?
Anthony, go get your kids. I know you're going to have a hard time with that too, but a family member could take them. Please, you guys step up for these kids. They don't deserve it. They just don't. It's the holiday.
Worst Christmas ever?
I'm done. My Christmas is ruined. I can't.
Yeah, I don't even know. So, Mariana,
Just the main one.
it's in your.
Just the main one. But I know her, hopefully, Enrique. Enrique, step up, man. You already talked to them. Step up. Come and get your daughter. She needs you more than anything. Something. She don't need your child support right now. She needs you.
I pick it from over. I remember the building.
We didn't think it was going to get like this, and we try to prevent a lot of it. CFC, or honestly, the blame here is CDFS.
Like, if you would have went to the home We would have kicked the door in, tried to
And
get the
then it would
kids.
have been our fault.
We all would have went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Even if we try to save the kids, we
Because
get blamed for it.
I went over
That's right.
there and he wouldn't let me in. And I said, I'm her sister. I went with bags for the kids. And he wouldn't let me in the house.
Well, me was a whole different story. He was a
Well, you're
tough
a
guy. Tough guy. But he would not come to the freaking door.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get on the Richard's face for him to come to the door. Once he came to the door, I was able
He
to
used
reach
to
in and
get,
grab him.
when I was there, he used to get really violent. He used to get
has a
really
background.
violent
He used to
when
beat
he
the
didn't
kids.
have marijuana to smoke. I remember I was in the hospital. My water broke April 9th. The whole time I'm in Metro, I got them coming to me for cigarettes and stuff. I'm living in the hospital. He used to fight with my dude because he didn't have a blunt or nothing to support himself with. Okay? So I know it's that man. That man and my sister. That man put a sock in my nephew's mouth. Because I never seen my sister discipline her kids like that. Ever. When I say never, she ain't never had a sock in that little boy's mouth. That's him. And I know it's you, and I know you chopped the body up, and I'm gonna find your sorry. Just know that. You got the wrong family.
But I know we want to go to every trial, every hearing.
Oh, they're both going down. I don't
We want
care.
to. We want to go. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to go.
I'm
We're gonna
going. I'm going.
I can't go.
Y'all gotta go to work. Do what
But you
y'all
will.
do.
It's not work related. What's holding me from getting around that little bench?
Nothing.
It's only 3 officers that stand in the court.
I might have to hold you back.
Why you gonna hold me back?
I wish I could hold them back. That ain't
I'll
happening.
go do me sometime. But as long as I get to that guy,
No.
I'm fine. That's a little kid. That kid had nobody to protect him.
No, innocent.
And you couldn't even speak at that.
And he ain't had no voice.
It's the sad part.
That's
And child services are supposed to be protecting our kids. They're supposed to be the voices. They're supposed to be the ones that, oh, hey, you can't speak? Sign language. Where it hurts? Where? Show me. Where's your boo-boo? They know boo-boo. They
Jordan
fall.
was straight tell you too. He point. That's
He
what I'm
was
saying.
smart.
When I called kids the first time on her, I told the worker to take Jordan into a room, and I told the worker that he couldn't talk to pinpoint the body. Now if they did that or not, I don't know.
I don't think they even did.
But like I said, if they would have went there all these times, like it says recently,
3
they
months
would have
ago.
realized that Jordan was not there. And they would have asked for an address and a phone number and all that in Texas where this supposedly aunt is. When you know damn well that everyone knows that there ain't no family for him.
Hopefully it does not drag out years. He deserves to rest in peace. He does not deserve this.
I want to know if they checked that house really good and that yard that abandoned.
Because the dogs didn't find it. It took a neighbor to come out and say check by the fence underneath those mattresses. The motor, they split motor oil all over the floor. Dogs don't go by motor oil. So they were smart. Or you thought they were smart. But the murderer's gonna pay. Rather it's Larissa, rather it's Christopher, or
Both of
whoever
them.
other
it's
guy,
both of them. There's no
They
way
need to
Larissa
pay.
would have done that by herself.
all of them need to pay.
Did
You
she
don't
have
do
part
that
of
to
it?
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew.
She
How
knew.
do you not know your child is missing? How do you not file a report? How do you go to bed knowing what happened to your child?
That you lay down 5 kids every night, but this one you're not laying down. How do you not know?
How do you not shed a tear? How? How is that possible?
She looks crazy on her picture.
She doesn't
She
look
look like
well.
it don't look. She doesn't look normal.
No. She does not look well at all. She actually looks like
She's sick.
she's sick, she's blind, like how you say it.
Like the schizo was taking over her. like
zoomed out.
I'm in a different world.
Dazed, or she's just no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have words anymore. Yeah, look at that picture.
She don't even care.
Like,
yeah, she looks.
look at that. No worries, like nothing.
Like nothing happened.
Nothing. How? I can look at it, I just get angry. I never thought that. Never.
Are you familiar with this individual?
I've seen him once.
Okay. Do you know his name?
Huh? Yeah, Christopher Rodriguez.
Okay. Did you know that he was residing with your sister?
I went over there and I went to go give a bag of clothes and shoes for my nieces and nephew.
Okay, let's back up.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's how I seen him that one time.
Okay. So your name is Michelle.
Michelle Rodriguez.
1 L or 2?
2 L's.
And you and Larissa
Our sisters.
from the same mother?
Same mother, different fathers.
Okay. So,
She's full Cuban.
okay,
Her dad's Cuban.
okay. Your mother was a victim of a homicide.
Yes. I'm a
Okay.
Rojas.
Okay. Did you all grow up together in the same house?
In the beginning we did. Then we got shifted through the system, different homes, but we ended up getting adopted together.
Okay. So what is your date of birth?
12/22/81.
Happy almost birthday, sorta.
Not ready. No. That's not what I wanted for a birthday.
I get it.
Mhm.
What's your social security number?
I feel like I gave that out all day today.
I'm sorry. What's your telephone number?
216-358-3990.
And this is your sister?
Yes.
Okay. Um, she tells me that she's had no contact with you in over a year.
A year. You're correct.
Okay. Why is that?
Because going back to what I was telling you, I went to drop off clothes and shoes, and the guy answered the door, and I was like, look, I never met him and don't even know who he was at the time. I was like,
This
look,
male?
yeah, that same guy, yes.
Okay.
But back then it was black, it wasn't white.
Okay.
I was like, look, I'm her sister. I want to see my nieces and nephew. I have some things to give them. Oh, no, you can't come in. I was like, where's my sister? Oh, she's sleeping. So I left it alone like that. I went and I got on her Facebook because at the time we were friends, and I found his picture. I found him. I have connections through my husband's job, and I said, run his name. I want to know who he is.
What does your husband do?
He used to be Homeland Security. My adopted sister, they're all FBI and polices. And for Berea, he used to work for Judge Comstock in Berea. With that being said, one of the police officers, I don't even know his name, so don't ask. He ran it and said he is wanted for murder in Miami, Florida. He has a couple wanted for murder and drugs in Miami. So what happened is my sister met him on Facebook. That same couple, they were talking a little bit. He ended up coming from Miami to here. And that same first day he was here, he ended up at my sister's house. I called her. I was like, look, I don't want that man in the house. He's bad news. He's not good for the kids. He has no business with you. You don't even know him. He shouldn't be there. So, again, I got disowned. Every time I give her something, news or motherly figure, I always get disowned by her. So, I haven't talked to her since.
Okay. Where do you stay?
I'm 18613 Flamingo Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio 44135. The last street in Cleveland.
Very familiar with it.
Right by Grayton Road.
Yeah, I used to live on Woodbury.
Oh, okay. It's a nice area.
Mm-hmm. So, I wonder if he's still wanted for murder in Florida.
He's wanted. Trust me. I kind of did a little deeper research and I found his brother, Scott. Looked him up through Facebook and I was reading. He's actually not Puerto Rican. He's Mexican. His whole family's Mexican. And they actually come from Mexico. I don't even know if he has a green card to be here.
Well, that's interesting.
He's not Puerto Rican. He's Mexican. And my sister has my phone. I can show you his whole family. I found everything out on Facebook.
Okay. I have an analyst here that I can have look into that.
I just...
Through what you found him through Scott Rodriguez?
Yeah. Well, if you go on his Facebook...
His?
Yeah, if you go to his Facebook...
Is it under his name?
Under his name. It's Christopher Rodriguez. And people are commenting and stating, oh, I'm sorry, bro, how... They put all the blame on her. And said, oh, you got with the crazy girl. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't even read it anymore. Because she didn't go crazy until she met him. Because we were in talking terms. I used to have the kids maybe once or twice out of the weekend in a month. They all used to come to my house. I have 4 kids myself. I always have kids at my house. And her kids were always there. And it's sad.
So, in terms of Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Premature, yeah.
What else, in your opinion? Because she acts like she's never heard the word autistic before. Is it possible he was slightly autistic or on the spectrum?
Yes, and I'm going to get to that. I got her, it's Help Me Grow. It's, I don't know if you're familiar with Help Me Grow.
Mm-hmm.
The workers Help Me Grow. They were trying to get him occupational therapy. They tried to get him speech. I don't know what happened. It stopped. I helped her do it. He used to come to my house and I used to lay a blanket and I will put toys all, around the blanket. And I would put the music on for them and I would make him go get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, come on, Jordan, come back to me. He started crawling because of me. And because every time she gave birth, I had all the kids. Her kids were never separated. The last time was when the new baby, because I wasn't in the picture. But I had all the kids. I had this big old air mattress and I laid it out and moved furniture and they all slept right there in the living room. My kids were not with them. I made sure my husband did not go down because I know they have a history of touching and, accusations. Mariana a few times said she was touched, even before that man came in the picture.
Okay.
So I always kept my eyes on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally slept on the floor where they were on the air mattress just so I can watch them. Because I did. Some of them sleepwalk. Some of them talk in their sleep. It's kind of battling, but I did it. I did it for 4 days. He was very autistic. He's physically 5, and I can honestly tell you, his motion, moveness was literally of a 2-year-old, 1.5, 2 years old. He was not potty trained. He was still in a diaper. Sometimes she would leave him without a diaper, but she told me she was trying to potty train him. He was really, really delayed.
Did you ever know her to withhold food?
No. I never seen that part.
Did you ever see Jordan pull his own hair out?
He used to. Yes, he would pull and bang his head. Every time I went over, she would always hurry up and put him in the crib. And he used to, jump up and down. The back of the crib was like this. He used to do that. The gate, she had like a gate so the kids wouldn't come. And he would always go like this. Yeah, I've seen him go like this because he used to stay at my house and he would just hit the floor and I would pick up, put him on my lap and I would start talking to him. Come on, Jordan, let's do this, let's do that. I start putting toys in his face. I have a son myself that's borderline autism and I've seen it. Mm-hmm. So I said, look, the same symptoms my son has, your son has it 10 times worse. But with me, I don't treat my son different. He's actually grown out of his autism, where Jordan was getting worse and worse and worse because he was not getting the help. Because I told her, look, help me grow. My son started school at 3 years old. He didn't talk. My son did not speak at 3. He would bang, scream. He did all of it. I said, look, they helped me sign language. They taught me sign language, and I do it with my kid. My kid sign language before he talked. So when he went to preschool, him and the teacher were back and forth. They do it so fast, I couldn't keep up, but I kind of, knew. And I wanted the same thing for Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
But again, she shut me out.
In your opinion, did she mistreat Jordan?
Yes, he was the outcast. Everyone was doing something, and he was always in a room by himself, in a diaper, or he was, to put on a show, she always put him in the crib when I came over. But I would notice she would hurry up and pick him up, Yeah, he was the outcast in the family. Like, she did treat him different, yes. Mm-hmm.
Is your sister physically violent?
Physically, I would have never seen her hit her kids, but she would have a temper. I can say she had a temper because she lashes out at me all the time when I try to tell her something right or try to, give her advice. She would lash out at me, and the last time she blocked me from everything, and she blocked me from Mariana.
Did you know her to be physical with that young man out there, or is he covering that up?
I've seen marks. No, I've seen marks. I asked him, oh my God, it looked like you were in a wrestling match, because I knew he wrestled. So it was a joke, and then Larissa and him says, oh no, the cat attacked me while I was on the bed. I mean, like, literally, it was scratches. So the story was, the cat scratched him. Jake, I knew Jake, but we were not allowed to have a one-on-one conversation. She would accuse me of doing something with him, and that's not true. I never slept with none of her men. But that was in her mindset that I was out there to get her, and I was never out there to get her. When she needed money, I gave her money. When the kids needed clothes, school supplies, food, there would be times she didn't have food. She was pregnant with Tatiana, and I made a big bowl of homemade soup, and I brought it over. Guess what? 10 minutes later, she was giving birth to the baby. And I was leaving, and she says, you can't go nowhere. We're calling the ambulance. I'm having the baby. That was Jake's baby, Tatiana, at the time. I gathered, they didn't even have clothes, like, in a certain spot. Like, everything was everywhere. Like, it was a disaster. I couldn't find anything. So I said, screw it. I picked up the babies, and I grabbed their coats, put them in my car, and I gave them my kids' clothes. And they were wearing my kids' clothes for the whole 4 days.
Does she normally keep her house with no bed sheets?
I could say yes, because I gave her tons of furniture. I gave her bunk beds. I gave her mattresses. I gave her couches. I gave her dining room sets. And I always seen the mattresses on the floor. The mattress.
With no bed sheets?
No bed sheets. There'd be stains on the mattresses. It would be bad, yes. I've seen that, yes.
Can you think of any reason why Jordan would pull at the hair on his head until he had wounded himself?
I want to say kids like that.
Is it part of autism?
Because they're frustrated and they can't express themselves. Okay. They can't use their words. Many times Jordan would, he would do that. Mm-hmm. And I would say, no, come on. And then that's when I started putting things. And then he would grab. Mm-hmm. And then that's how I calmed him down at my house. It was, you have to have interaction with the kid. Mm-hmm. And there was no interactions.
So she basically ignored him?
Yes. I want to say yes. Mm-hmm. Trust me, I want to say yes. Who did all the interaction with him was Mariana. And I've
Who is Mariana with right now?
They're in foster care. Mariana, and they wouldn't tell me who's with who, so Mariana's with another one. They did 2 and 2, and they are an hour away from here. Okay. Because that's where we were. I wanted to. They're doing my BCI. I guess it's background check or something.
Right. They're running your fingerprints through the Bureau of Criminal Investigation.
Yep, they're doing that.
Are you applying
Yes, I am.
for custody of them?
I want Mariana.
Okay.
Mariana's dad is a heroin addict. Okay? His other daughter was 23 and she died in a car accident. So he has no other kids, but where he lives, all full of guys, and they all do drugs. I would take Mariana to Wendy's because Larissa and Enrique, they couldn't talk. They always fought. So I would be the neutral one, like I was with all her kids, and I would take them to the baby daddy and drop them off, and I would say, hey, be good, and I would see the baby daddy and say, hey, I'll be here back Sunday at the same time. I was the neutral one. I would wait 3 hours at West 25th, and there's Wendy's, because she used to live right, I don't know that street, but there's a cemetery right there. I would go to Wendy's. I would come from my house.
Willowdale.
Okay. I would come all the way from my house, go pick her up, take him to Wendy's, and we would wait there. One time we waited for 3 hours. Mariana goes, he's not coming. He never comes. I said, I know, baby, but I have to do it, you know. And he never showed up. I would take Mariana to my house, make her happy, play with the kids, and...
So I don't want to put Mariana in a bad position.
She's brainwashed.
Will she talk with me?
I don't think she will talk to you.
Okay.
But I know she will talk to me. Because she started to talk to me, and Larissa seen it, and she shut me out. Like, completely shut me out. Mariana's shoes were all hand-me-downs for my kids, but my kids only wear them for like a month, and they still look new, so I gave them to her. Mariana was going to open up, but Larissa shut everybody. Everybody. She closed her door to everybody for a whole year.
Why would she not take Jordan to the doctor?
I don't know. I wish I knew myself. I feel like she maybe was alone, but she was never alone. She had me. Every time she called me, I would run. Even behind my husband's back, I was giving money to them. My husband, till this day, does not know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm going to pay for all these candles tomorrow. But my husband doesn't ask. He's a good guy. But I think because he needed the more help, the more interacting, and she didn't want to do it. It was, Larissa was never like that. When she was about her kids, but every time a new man comes in the picture, sorry, excuse my French, fuck the kids. Okay? I know Mariana was seeing things. Because Mariana is going through everything I went through when I was little. Mariana, I know they made her watch sex. Mariana told me they watched porn. And I know for a fact Mariana was molested more than once.
Are we talking about this male and female made her watch sex?
I don't know if Larissa did. Mariana told me they would be, and I'm pretty sure she was in the room because
she
they were all
witnessed
in the
these
room.
two having sex. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know if it was them two, but
Okay.
Mariana, she wouldn't give me names, but I can't say him because I wasn't in the picture with him.
So
before,
but Mariana has been exposed to sex acts taking place live in front of her, and her mother was one of the participants.
Yeah. And
why?
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. Larissa was never molested. Larissa was never beat. Larissa does not have scars. Because her father used to do it to me and used to do it to Anna. Okay? I got my finger. Every time child services left the house, I got my ass beat really bad because I would try to tell them. I would tell them the truth. One day, they left. They took off all my clothes, beat me really bad. And I ran out the house.
This is your mother and
my real
Larissa's
mother.
father?
Yes, I was 4 years old. I was running on the highway, butt naked. And then someone pulled over, and I said, I want that lady. She was at my house to protect me. I was only 4. They cut my finger off because I wouldn't steal. But Larissa I don't know why she's copying that pattern. Everything that happened to me is happening to those little kids. And I kept telling her, stop. I've been through counseling. My husband, he almost became a pastor. I don't want to be a pastor's wife. I'm sorry, I can't do that. So, church really helped me. I used to take Mariana to church with me. Every Sunday I would take the kids with me. And I would buy the clothes. I never asked nothing from Larissa. But then they started saying, oh, I want to go stay at her house. Larissa would shut me off. Mariana needs help. And getting it from Larissa needs really help because it does not look like her in the picture. Like, she is blank stared. Like, she's in shock.
Do you have any questions for me?
When can we find out about the baby?
I don't expect to have an answer back right away.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the
circumstances they found him?
Yeah, I mean, he was just unearthed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I mean, I was there when they opened the bag.
As long as it was the whole body.
As far as I know. Now, they opened the bag. We were able to see that it was a human being with facial features. Mm-hmm. But there is some decomposition, so I don't know.
It has to be from July 17th to July 31st is when I did the timeline. That's when he's been missing.
Why do you say that?
Because on the 4th of July, he was seen. But he was seen with a cap over his head. So
Who saw him?
Karen, what's her name? Cluster? Karen.
Who is it?
It's she grew up with us. We say we're sisters, but we're actually like best friends.
How do I get a hold of her?
My sister, I can get her number.
Okay. So Karen sees him on July 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Is he seen after that?
After that, yes. Karen goes back to the house around, I don't know what day, but she says she goes back to the house because she was staying there. Okay,
she was staying
there. She witnessed a lot of the beatings. The reason why she left, because she couldn't take it no more.
The beatings
of her hitting Jordan. They said Karen witnessed them hitting the baby in the head with a bat.
Who said?
Karen.
Okay.
Karen told us this. She said she wants to talk, but she will not talk in front of cameras.
I don't blame her. I just need to find out how to get a hold of her.
I got her phone number, and she lives by 100 and something, 106, somewhere over there. I don't know exactly.
West 106.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere, 100, somewhere over there. But so she witnessed that. So after she goes to Larissa's house and says, "Hey, I have to use the bathroom," everyone was downstairs. So Karen goes, "Let me go use the bathroom." Larissa says, "Don't let the dogs out. They have pit bulls." So she tells Milton, the other child, "Don't let the dogs out." So she goes up the steps. When you go up the steps, right there's the bathroom. So she says she went up. She kind of looked around and she seen the baby's foot hanging out the door from a closet. Like she was just going there to be nosy because there was rumors that something was already happening. So she kind of went there to investigate for herself.
And this is when?
I don't know what day. She didn't tell me the day. So she says that she seen the baby's foot like this.
Meaning Jordan's?
Yeah, Jordan's. Jordan's foot was like this. And then she says she was so upset. She pretended she was using the bathroom. She ran out the house and never came back. She says she called 696 Kids. She called. And then she ran into Anna because she knew Anna no longer lived there. And she told Anna what she seen. Anna called me crying. I called 696 Kids. And at the same time, Angel, her oldest son, had an altercation with that gentleman. And Angel punches the wall. Her son, Angel.
Her son, Angel, has an altercation with Chris Rodriguez?
Yes. Okay? The cops were called. And at the same time, I called the cops and I said, "Look, I need a cop to go to this so-and-so address. I need to know if my nephew is alive." They said, "Well, you need to call child services." I said, "I did." So that was the end of it. So
Do you know when you made that call?
My call was the last call in September.
September what?
I
September 2017, huh?
Yeah, it was
And
this
what
year.
number did you call from?
358-3990. And yeah, 358-3990.
Okay.
And they says we'll just get someone out there to go check. I says okay.
So you called 1234 or 911?
It was 911. No, yeah, it was 911, and then they dispatched me because it wasn't an emergency.
Okay.
And then the cop went over there. They they took out my nephew, and they took him because his hand was black and blue because he punched the wall because they were in an altercation. My nephew gets mad, he hits the wall. Okay.
And this is Angel?
Angel.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Angel. The police goes and they didn't see Jordan. Jordan was not in the house because Big Angel says, look for Jordan. Well, you're in there, look for Jordan. Because they wouldn't let Big Angel in there.
Mm-hmm.
So the cop says Jordan wasn't in there. So, and my sister calls a couple days after me and says the kids were all removed. They were never removed. You see, they were taken out Monday night.
Mm.
So we were lied to. What can we possibly do? I wasn't allowed in the house. She wouldn't let me in there. The guy, I only met him the one time, and I warned her. I used to talk to Mariana on Facebook, but Larissa made her block me. I still talk to Angel. Angel,
How old is Angel?
19.
How old is
I
Angel's
think.
father? Roughly.
He's the same age as me. We're both 35.
Okay.
And he was a little bit older than Larissa, 2 years older. They met when they were 14 years old. They used to go to school together, hang out. Then you know what happens.
Yeah.
Hang out, cut school, and stuff like that.
Do you have any questions for me at this juncture?
No. If I could just see my sister. That's what I would like to see.
I don't know when the visitation is.
Mm-hmm.
The most I could offer you is there's a telephone on the 6th floor. You would have to call into city jail, which is, I think, 5378. There'll be a number literally on the wall for you to call into city jail and ask them if you can see her. I don't know how they work their visits.
I doubt that she would see me, but I just want to see her one last time.
I understand it. But I would suspect that this thing is going to mushroom into a big investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like we're headed down a road that may not just be child endangering. This may be a murder.
Yeah.
That being the case, you're definitely going to see your sister again. And if you don't want to do it in a court of law, I get it. If you just want to see her through glass, I get that too. And that phone, you can literally call into the city jail. They'll bring her into that bullpen area. There'll be glass between you and you can talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, to me, it would be murder. He died in your arms. He died in your house, in your presence. You know, to me, that's murder. You are the mother. You're supposed to be there to protect them. You know, how many times you call me to go pick him up? Why couldn't you do that the whole year? Why did you shut me out? I just want to know why, and I don't even think I would ask her. I'd just stare at her. Because I know she has to feel remorse.
She says she does.
Does she look like she does? Have you seen her?
Oh, I had a pretty spirited conversation with her this morning in which she insisted to me that she treated Jordan the same as she treated all of her other children. And I said, that's not possibly the case. That's not possibly the case because your other children are alive. And this child is dead. He's not only dead, but he's discarded in the backyard. And she insisted to me the reason he's discarded in the backyard is because she doesn't want to be separated from him. If that were the case, you would have taken him to the doctor. But I circled this number.
What's 735? What is
That's
that?
what she gets for him every month.
Okay. So she was still receiving the checks when he was dead. Was that her only source? Was she on Social Security? Did she get...
I don't know the answer to that. She insisted to me that she works. She didn't need the money. She works.
She never worked.
I work. I said, when? When would you have time to work in between all those pregnancies? I'm not judging you for being pregnant every single year of your life since you were...
The last time I can
20?
remember her working, and I made her go to work, we went to an area Temps, because I used to make her get up in the morning, drop her off, and I didn't have to work, but I went to make sure, and it was an area Temps, and we used to go to this factory by it was 110. It was like a staffing place right there, and they send it us. Yeah, there you go, where you get paid that same night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did that for about a good 6 months, and then she didn't want to do it no more. She told me she wanted to stop, and that's when she stopped talking to me again. Stopped talking for like 3 months, and then...
Your sister has a temper, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I got into a fist fight with her. And that's really why she hates me. Mm-hmm. Because I always try to protect those kids. She does have a temper. I mean, we both ended up in Metro because we were both pregnant. I only slapped her. She pulled my hair, and then we went tumbling. I wanted to knock some sense into her because she was pregnant. Mm-hmm. I paid for it, but nothing happened to me or my kids. And Metro didn't say anything, and my babies are perfect. So, and that was...
So we had a spirited conversation in which I said, you know what I find interesting about you? That I can tell you want to climb over this table and punch me right in the face. And she said, yes, I do.
Are you serious?
I have no reason to lie to you.
Yeah, that's her. Mm-hmm.
She said, yes, I do. I said, well, you can't sit there and tell me that you did not treat that child any different than your other children.
No, he was treated the outcast. Like, you know how you get the black sheep in the crowd? Jordan was the black sheep.
Why would you think that it was an appropriate way to deal with an autistic child pulling out his hair to put a pull-up over his head? That's how she dealt with it. And I would appreciate it very much if you didn't share that information outside these walls.
No, my mouth is closed. I keep telling the news people, leave me alone. But she's so stuck on it, I have to get through her head.
Yeah.
I have to. She's losing it.
Does she have children?
They're all in the system.
Her children are also?
All 4 of her kids.
Well,
I'm the only one. I've been married 18 years. And I never been called child services on me. Never. I have to be tough for her.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna freaking lose it.
Well, she needs to suck it up. She needs to suck it up because your other sister didn't, and look where she's at.
She acts just like her mother. Because the first time I met my mother, I slapped her in the face. And that was the last time I ever seen her. I said, I don't ever want to see you. That chair don't move.
No, that's right. Sorry.
I wanted to push it in, but it